When I was probably 5 years old, I watched the first Ghostbusters movie and I fell in love with it. And I watched the sequel to Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters 2, and I still love that one. And then there's Ghostbusters 2016 that just left a sour in my mouth. I thought it was an okay movie, but there were problems that I have. Fast forward to now. Today I've just seen time of this recording. I just seen Ghostbusters Afterlife, and this movie broke me emotionally and physically, and in a good way. So I guess I could introduce myself. Hello, I'm Pepsi Prime, leader of the Random Autobots. Um, I might cuss in this, so there's that. So there's that warning, and there won't be any spoilers. So there might be two minor spoilers that were revealed in the trailer. So yeah, and the toys as well. So yeah, this movie did did incredible. I felt like the characters at least felt like characters. It respected the characters themselves, and it it did well. It did phenomenal. Um, you got Phoebe. She was a nice character. She was basically the main star of the show, and you kind of root for her a lot more. Um, and then there was Podcast, a lovable character. Just the name I thought was dumb. Just if you're gonna give yourself a nickname called Podcast, first, what's your real name? And then there's Lucky. She's another good character as well. But Sally, Lucky, and another character called Trevor were kind of shafted away in the story. Um, Paul Rugg was in there. I cannot remember. I think his character was named Gary. He was in the movie, and he was funny. And there's Mrs. Spangler, which I'm gonna refer. She was another great actor. There were points that did piss me off with her. But I won't spoil it. The Ecto one, she did phenomenal, like always. And yes, I did call the Ecto one a she because, yeah. And the other three Ghostbusters, they're in here as well. Even the main villain. And yeah. And the ending did really broke me. There were negatives that I do have, like, is Ghostbusters 2 was canon, but they didn't mention it. That was basically my problem. And yeah, that's the only problem that I have. Ghostbusters 2 is canon. Sorry, my audio recording just cut me off. Anyway, Ghostbusters 2 is canon. It's just there was not a lot of references to it. There was the toaster, and um, but it didn't mention anything about the mood slime or Vigo the Carpathian, or I think the kid from that movie, the baby. But overall, the original cast was in here, and because of the toys, they spoiled it. And and Gozer was also in here because of the trailers. So yeah, there was that. Um, but overall, it was a pretty damn good movie, and I do feel bad for the Ramus's family because you know what happened to Harold Ramis. He sadly passed away in 2016, I believe. And it broke probably my heart to watch him in the movie. Just an actor version of him, but still, it did broke my heart. So my heart does go out to that family. And yeah, if you want to give your own thoughts, leave the comments down below. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you don't like this video, I guess hit the dislike button. If you want to share it to your friends, share it to your friends. And if you want to hit subscribe to this channel, hit subscribe. And before I go, Jason Reitman, you brought back Ghostbusters. Random Autobots, roll out.